So it's been a week since we moved around those Suffolk ewe lambs and started sorting everybody around and bringing our lambs down here to the bank barn. And Rachel ended up purchasing 4 more of these wether type ewes this week. So we ran down to that farm, picked them up today. We're back here at the bank barn again, but the problem is I need to put these ewes to like quarantine them for about a week in the same pen that those other wether type ewes were that I picked up those ewe lambs about a month and a half ago at this point. So what I want to try to do is go ahead and run those ewe lambs onto the back of the trailer and run these ewes that we just picked up today out the side door once I move the trailer around, because these ewes are going in the same pen and I hadn't had time to get over here yesterday or today to load those ewe lambs up. So we're going to try to make this work. It's been rainy here all day. We didn't really want to get over here early in the morning and start messing with this in the rain and be late to picking these girls up. So we're going to go ahead and give that a shot now of getting those lambs loaded and these girls unloaded. Yeah. Oh man, the gate's backwards. Go with the rest of them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, turn. 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 Well, I can't let them back behind me because that gate's open. They can get in the back.
You want me to get that one little gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn, girls. Here. Run them up. Keep it going. Here we come. No. Nope. Nope. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come here next to me so they don't go back. Turn. Oh. Pooped right on me. Oh, man. Worst spot ever. We gotta move them for the next set for sure. Keep moving, girls. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep going, guys. Keep moving, guys. Hop on up. Watch out. Keep going. Move, girls.
You go.
Keep going, girls. Keep going, girls. Right in. So that went extremely easy. I'm glad it worked out so well. That's one thing about like when last week when we were moving these other lambs where they were basically born and lived within a 50-foot radius. It's hard to get them to move and get on the trailer, especially because it's their first time and just, you know, that's the whole world that they've known. And they just always like to lock up, make it a little bit more difficult. But these are all yearling ewes here that we picked up. This is another set of ewe lambs we bought from a local producer that we really like the lambs that these ewes produce. We've had great luck out of them. Really impressed with this set here. Really happy to get them. They look really good. They'll really fit into what we're working towards going into lambing of 2025. And like I said, I was really glad to see them unload so easy out of the side, and those other ewe lambs to get loaded up on the back, that went pretty good for me. But those are the ones I went up into northern Ohio and got. So what we need to do now is head back over to the house, and then we're going to separate that pen of Suffolks that we have into the rams in one pen, the ewes into another, and we're going to go ahead and add those ewe lambs that are in the back of the trailer into that pen, just because of the feeding schedule that we have them on. They're getting a little bit more feed than let's just say this set of yearling ewe will, because these yearling ewes are already in really good body condition, score, and size. And so those ewe lambs need a little bit more energy and grain, so that way we can get them up to a good size so we can have them ready to breed for lambs for 2025. And so these three are out of the 2023 Ohio State Fair Grand Champion Suffolk Ram. We're really excited to be able to get this ram and these two ewe lambs. We picked those up at that Ohio Showcase sale. They sold probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. The sale that day started at 9. Me and Rachel went up the day before on Friday. Just took a look around, saw these three. They're all from the same breeder. She had them there, and we ended up leaving before the show, watching it on a live stream on the way home. Just really liked what we saw when we were up there, so I decided to go back up on Saturday and try to buy them. Ended up with all three of them, which I thought was a great purchase for us. I thought it was a great set of lambs, and I really think they're going to help us in our program. But with this ram, he's not related to anything that we have, and so we know we're going to be able to use him on at least half of our ewes. We have one ram lamb that we're going to keep back from Maverick's group that we like, and he'll be able to use on the other half. That way we kind of get tighter breeding windows. We got a little bit of a diversification. That one ram lamb we have out of Maverick, he's related to anything that Maverick was related to, but no other ewe lambs we have either. And so this way we're able to hold back a lot of our Maverick ewes that were born in 2023, really helping us expand our flock this way. And like I said, we're really excited to have some diversification here with this line of genetics, and we're really liking the way these rams and ewes look, and we're hoping for good things for us. So then that leaves us here with this group. This is the rest of our registered Suffolk lambs. Right now it's currently ram and ewe lambs all in the same pen together. This one right here, that's the one that we're planning on keeping back for a ram for us out of this group. He actually ended up losing his ear tag not too long ago, kind of half split his ear. But he's growing really well. He was one of the twin lambs that we had, 2 rams, so our ewe diamond. But what we want to do right now before we unload these other wether type ewes, this side of the pen is going to be for all the ewe lambs, and this side is going to be for the rams. And so what I want to do is go ahead and separate off the 4 ram lambs that are in this pen currently, get them moved over here. These 2 lambs moved back over here. Then we'll go ahead and unload these other ewe lambs we have on the trailer right now. Go. Go. Back over here tonight, checking on everybody, getting everybody topped off with water. I'm going to top off these girls' water, get them some more hay, but this is the 4 of them. It's kind of dark. They're doing okay. I'm not going to give them anything other than hay tonight. Me and Rachel's been talking. We might check and see if they were on any grain or if they were just strictly out in pasture and on hay. Might start giving them a little bit just here towards the end of the week, just to give them some energy since the move and stuff stressing them out. But currently they look to be doing okay. They're not acting too wild, so that's good to see. Like I said, we've got a ton of ewes and other lambs from this farm. Basically they're all acting the same as all the rest has. So just gonna wrap up over here and then go back home and check on all those lambs. So everybody here at the house seems to be doing okay. They haven't picked out one and decided to beat up on it. That's one thing we like to keep an eye on for the first 24 hours, just because you're mixing the groups up. That's kind of why we left the one group here sharing the one set of panels between them, so they could get used to each other, just basically existing. They could check each other out. But overall, this is going to be pretty easy on us, and on the lambs, they'll be able to be here. The ones that we're holding back for the flock, we can keep a good eye on them, make sure they're getting the right nutrition. If one of them's fading off the feed a little bit or not growing right, we can pull it off on the side and do what we need to there. I know we're going to pull a couple more out of this pen, especially the ram pen. The 2 rams we plan on keeping back and using this year for breeding, those 2 are going to go off on their own over in the corner, where, you know, we can feed them basically individually, so we know they're getting the nutrition needs that they need, so they're getting their proper growth. Basically just keep an eye on them for soundness, of making sure they'll be good to go once we put them in with the ewes, especially with being first-time rams. It's just easy for them to get lost here in these groups, basically stand off the feed or something as the temperature swings here in the summer. You know, that's one thing we just like to do, is pull them off on the side, keep an eye on them. We might even do that with a couple of the ewes here, just because, you know, their size, just keep an eye on them also. But overall, we're pretty much, I think, done buying in for ewes for next year. You know, just based off of our numbers right now. I know there's one of our existing ewes that I got to make sure off the books that she shouldn't lamb this year, just because, you know, she missed getting bred. When we pulled the ram out, I need to go back and check my dates, but I believe that date would have been probably 10 to 15 days ago. And if she basically hasn't had a lamb in this window, then we'll be shipping her. And, you know, that should keep us right at a good number that we want to be at. There is one more thing I know we need to purchase, though. Still, we need an additional weather type ram, just because of our ram that we currently have, Sparkles, who's down at the bank barn right now. We got him down there, but a couple of those lambs that we had out of him this last year, out of a couple of the commercial Suffolks that he ended up breeding for us, and out of the weather type ewes, they had that inverted eyelid. And, you know, that's just something they say is through the ram genetics. So we're looking to probably call him and just bring in a different ram. So we're kind of on the hunt for one of those right now. But, you know, that was more important for us, is getting these ewe lambs moved around and basically getting enough ewes for where we wanted to be at going into next year. Well, that'll wrap up this weekend. It's been pretty busy getting these guys moved around, but glad we got it done. Thanks for watching.